So I spent a total of... Hey guys, it's Caroline, and today I'm gonna talk all about the cost of living in Italy and what I actually spend in a month here. I did keep my receipts for a month. I collected every single thing that I spent on. Even if it was just a few euros on a coffee, I kept the receipt. I wanted to make sure I counted every single penny, so I had an exact report for you guys, and there was no wiggle room. I wanted an exact number. So I have a whole stash of receipts. These are just a few of them, but I went through all of the receipts and I wrote them down and I divided them into categories so you guys can know more or less what I'm spending on what and how much, the cost of living is here total. Keep in mind that the cost of living will change depending on how many you are in your household. I'm solo, so this is my spending just on myself. And it also depends on where you're living, what your situation is, if you're in a big city, if you're in a smaller town. When I lived in a really small town, I actually spent a lot more money because I had to order a lot of things on Amazon, and there were just a few small grocers in my town for groceries, so I really didn't have a lot of options as far as what I could buy and kind of just had to get what was available. So I ended up spending more, and yeah, I've definitely saved more being in a city now. I also was living in a national park, so my rent was crazy high. My rent I pay now is actually half of what I used to pay. I know some people think finances are very personal, and they are to an extent, but for the purposes of this video, it makes sense for me to just be totally honest, and that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, let's just get into it. Okay. That was a really long intro. I hope you're all still here. Okay, so first I'm going to tell you the total amount I spent on groceries for the month was 268 euros. I usually go grocery shopping about twice a week, and I'll spend between 30 and 40 euros when I grocery shop. Obviously, it depends what I buy when I do go grocery shopping, but this number is definitely a good representation of what I typically spend on groceries per month. All right, so the next category is dining slash takeout slash drinks slash social life, and this was a shocking number for me, and once I calculated it, I just was like, whoa, okay, I need to reassess where my money's going and how much I'm spending when I go dine out. And that's because I spent 407 euros and 50 cents on dining, takeout, social life, friends, drinks, things like that. So that is quite a number. Just to break that down a little bit more, I spent like 25 euros going out for sushi, 50 euros going out for Mexican, 30 euros for dinner and drinks, 35 euros on takeout sushi, 29 euros on takeout again, 12 euros on more takeout. So yeah, I did a lot of takeout that month, and after seeing that number and realizing how much I spent on takeout and things like that, I have since stepped back and cooked more at home. I mean, I'll still enjoy going out for dinners and things like that, but I definitely am not doing the takeout thing as much or the delivery, because I can cook at home when I'm home, and I enjoy food a lot more anyways when I'm with friends or out. So I have cut back on that cost quite a bit. All right, so the next category is rent, and I spend 300 euros on my rent every month for the rent itself. And then there's an additional cost on top of that for gas, water, electricity, and any extra things like garbage or extra fees. So for this month specifically, I spent 24 euros and 50 cents. So my total rent was 324 euros and 50 cents. But that number can range anywhere from like 8 euros up to like 99 euros, depending on the month and what fees are being paid. So my rent isn't really fixed because of that. Some months it's really low, others it's higher. But up to now, I've never paid more than 400 euros in a month. And I do share an apartment with 2 other girls. We have a 3-bedroom apartment with 1 bathroom, a living room, and a kitchen. And so we do share the rent between the 3 of us. And we also divide the extra fees for water, gas, electricity. And we have a very central location, so our rent might be a little higher than someone who wants to be a little farther out of the city, but we do live right in the center, so we have that advantage, and I think our rent might be a little higher because of that, which makes sense. We also have a balcony, no, 2 balconies. So we have nice outdoor space too. So it is a really nice space, and I'm very happy with what we pay for it. So the last category is transportation. Now, I don't have a car here, I don't drive cars here, I don't have a license here, and I don't know how to drive stick shift or manual, so I'm obviously not in the driving world here in Italy, but I do take trains to get around. So the total cost I spent on train tickets for the month was 55 euros. And that's a pretty good average because I do a lot of moving around typically. Obviously right now with the restrictions and such, I'm doing a little less, But I do have friends in other cities and like to go for day trips and hiking trips and kind of explore Liguria, so I am taking the trains quite a bit, and I'd say 55 is a very good average for what I spend on train tickets every month. So I spent a total of 730 euros and 50 cents. That is everything I spent in a month here in Italy. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. If you're not already, make sure to follow me on Instagram too. I'm there every day posting about my life here in Italy. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao for now.